Hi, opinion writers. Welcome back. I hope that you enjoyed researching some of the persuasive signs in your neighborhood and that you really enjoyed listening to the story Don't Feed the Bears. A sign is one tool an opinion writer can use to be persuasive, just like the bear and the ranger used their words to persuade the campers to not give each other food and then to give each other a bunch of gross food, and then finally to give each other yummy food. And their words really matter. They even looked at a dictionary or a thesaurus, and those are special books for looking up words. And they were searching for those really persuasive words to add to their signs. So today what I thought we could do is you're going to help me write a persuasive sign. We're going to look for a problem that we see, just like we've been doing as opinion writers. And instead of writing a book to persuade our readers, we're going to make a persuasive sign, just like the bear and the ranger did. But before we do that, we need to study some of the signs really closely because writers always learn from other writers. So I have the pictures of some of the signs that I saw in my neighborhood. And I'm sure you have some of the signs that you saw on your walk or when you researched it on the computer. So let's study these. And what do you notice that the writers did that we can do too in our signs? Take some time to think about it. I notice, or I see. One thing I noticed, and I bet you might have noticed it too, is that almost every sign has a picture. Here's a picture, and there, and there, and there. This is the only sign that didn't have a picture. So we're going to add that to our poster here. It says, and you can read it with me, we can write persuasive signs by. What are some of the things that we can do to write a persuasive sign? And we just talked about one thing we can try is to draw a picture. So I'm going to write that. Draw a picture. And I will draw a picture of a person. So that's one thing that we learned from our research of expert persuasive writers. Let's go back and see if there's anything else we notice about these persuasive signs. What are you noticing? They all have words, right? The words are so powerful. So we also need to add words. Add words like the and maybe dog, depending upon what your sign is going to be about. Okay. So we have that we can draw a picture and we need to add words. What else did you notice? You might have noticed that some of the signs have different colors on them. So maybe that helps. Like when you see this sign, wow, it's really bright and yellow. Maybe your eyes are attracted to it and you want to read it. So sometimes they are colorful. You can add colors. Colorful. And to show that, I'm just going to add a couple colors to the poster. Maybe red. That would really stand out, huh? Or blue. Or the sign, maybe orange or yellow. You want your sign to stand out so that people notice it. Sometimes you might have noticed that the letters are in uppercase. And usually when we write in books, only the first letter in the sentence is uppercase and the rest are lowercase. But on signs, this can be different. Look here, every single letter is an uppercase capital, almost like they're saying it really loudly to you so that you will listen to them. And this one has all uppercase letters. And this one has a lot of uppercase letters too. It looks like this is the only one that has lowercase and uppercase. So it's okay when you're doing a persuasive sign to use uppercase letters. Uppercase letters. You can. Or lowercase, right? They used both. So I'm going to show capital A and lowercase a because you can use both. Okay, well, there's one more thing I noticed. Sometimes the words are big and sometimes the words are smaller. So you can have different sized words, big and small. And you know what I noticed in the book that you listened to yesterday, Don't Feed the Bears, is that sometimes signs say kind words. Like if you look at this one, what does it say? Please clean up. So then they could have just said clean up after your dog, right? But they added that word please. I wonder why. How does it feel when someone tells you to do something versus when someone asks you nicely, right? You kind of want to help that person because they're using kind words. This sign uses kind words too. They say welcome. And it makes me feel kind of nice when I'm reading it. Like, oh, thank you. And please, oh, you're so nice. I would love to help you. So kind words might be really persuasive. Kind words. So I'm going to write those words like please and welcome and thank you. And I'm sure you can think of some other ones too. Thank you. Okay, writers, let's review what we learned when we studied our persuasive signs. And then today, you're going to need to grab a piece of paper or something to write with because you're going to help me write a persuasive sign. Okay, so let's look at it. We can draw a picture. We can add words. Our signs can be colorful. We can do our writing in uppercase and lowercase. Our words can be big words and we can do small words. And we can use kind words to be more convincing and persuasive. Okay, so if you need to pause the video to go grab something to write with, go ahead. I'm going to get my tools ready. So I'm going to scoot you back just a little bit. And here's going to be my paper that I used today to write a persuasive sign. I'm so excited you're going to help me. Okay, so I need to think of a problem that I want to solve, and I want to write a sign to solve it. It can be one of the problems I've already written about. I could do about leaving jackets on the carpet. I could make a persuasive sign and hang it up in the window by our backpack rack. Or, I think I want to pick a problem that I wrote about last time, about how people were driving too fast in my housing community. And we have a persuasive sign in our neighborhood. It says speed limit 10 miles per hour, but I'm noticing it's missing a lot of things that could make it more persuasive. Is it colorful? Not really. Does it have a picture? Nope, just letters and a number. So I'm thinking I want to make a more persuasive sign. And I could put it outside next to this sign and see if it helps people slow down. So you're going to help me write that sign today. Are you ready? First, we need to draw a picture because that sign didn't have a picture. So people are driving too fast and I want them to drive slow because people are outside playing and people have animals here. So I think I'm going to draw a picture of kids playing and of somebody walking their dog. So that when people see that sign, they go, oh yeah, that's why we need to go slow. Okay, so you can draw it with me. So let's see, I'm gonna draw, here's one person, a kid playing. Maybe he has a ball. And then here is his friend. And maybe they're passing the ball back and forth. So I want to show that they're playing. So I'm going to draw those movement lines that the ball is moving back and forth. And another thing I want my drivers to think about when they see this sign is that there's animals that live in our neighborhood. So I might also add a person who is walking their dog. So here's the leash, and I'm going to draw the puppy right there with their tail. Okay, so now I have a picture that shows what's happening in our neighborhood and why we want to start driving slower, because kids are playing and people are walking their pets. So now I need to think of the words I want to say on my sign. So I'm going to think of a sentence I could say. And I still want to add that it's supposed to be 10 miles per hour. So I'm going to add that too. But I'm going to do that later. I'm going to think about my sentence first. I better check my poster. I added color. I added a picture. Now I need to add words. What should they say? Oh, maybe I should start with a kind word. Which one do you think I should use? Welcome, please, or thank you? Thank you is kind of at the end of a writing piece, right? Maybe at the end of my sign. I'm going to start with please. What do I want the people in my neighborhood to do? Please drive slow. Say that with me. Please drive slow. How many words do I have in my sentence? 3. So I need to write 3 words, and you're going to write them with me. So I'm going to draw the lines for my words. Please drive slow. Okay, so we're going to write please first. Please. I think I'm going to switch my color. Please. What does please start with? P, 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 p. Oh. 2 sounds together. What do you hear first? P. Write it. And it's going to be, I'm going to do lowercase letters mostly, but this one's going to be a capital. Please. Please. It has that long E sound. It has actually an E and an A and an S and an E. Please. P-L-E-A-S-E. Go ahead and write it. Please. What was the next word I needed to write? Please drive. Please drive slow. Drive. Drive starts with a D and an R. D and an R. I. Do you hear the long I sound? Drive. There is a long I sound. What letter tells the I to say I and not it? Yeah, the magic E, sometimes also called the bossy E. You don't hear the E, but it's there. It's doing an important job. Change your sound, I. Okay, I'm going to go back and reread it, and hopefully you're writing too. Please drive. And remember, you can pause the video if I'm going too fast. Please drive what? Slow. And I think I want slow to be in all uppercase and really big. Okay, so I'm going to change it to red so that you really see it. And I'm going to make the letters really big. Slow. Slow starts like sled and slide. Do you hear the SL blend? Slow. Oh. Please drive slow. And then what do I need to remember to include at the bottom that was on the side? Yeah, 10 miles per hour. So I'm going to make a really big 10. Let's see, I think I'm going to go back to blue. Move my sign up so I have some room. Please drive slow. And I'm going to do a fancy one. 10 miles per hour. These are the letters that represent that word miles per hour, and that's how fast you can drive your car. How many miles per hour? 10. Wow, Thanks for helping me. I can't wait to go put my persuasive sign outside. I wonder if it will help people and they'll notice it. Thank you for helping me today and writing the persuasive sign with me. Tomorrow, you're going to write your own persuasive sign. Keep up the hard work, opinion writers.